Hi, my name is Clay Godby, and I've been in education for at least 8 years. This is my learning manifesto. Getting students to think outside the box, incorporating higher order thinking, and cultivating curiosity has always been a passion of mine. Technology is great for the 21st century learners, but there has to be a driving force behind it. According to Oxford Reference, Bill Gates once said, technology is just a tool. In terms of getting the students working together and motivating them, the teacher is the most important. I love being an educator. I became a teacher to give students new opportunities, options, and a chance to experience what could be, especially those struggling learners, as I used to be one. Many students never go beyond surface level learning. I have made it a mission of mine to teach my students the importance of metacognition and reflecting. Weimer said, "The essence of deep learning is understanding." I truly believe that by being cognizant of our thinking and taking the time to reflect on one's learning, that we can fully understand the art of learning. Critical reflection is imperative for self-examining your values, beliefs, knowledge, and experiences. I've always been curious about the way things work. I want my students to question their learning, to go beyond the surface of their learning, and to take the chance in what they learn. Part of my introductory lesson to cultivating curiosity in the classroom, I have incorporated a snippet of the Disney movie Finding Dory. My students collaborate and discuss the connection between the quote, "There is always another way," and achieving a growth mindset or staying curious. I want my students to feed their hunger for curiosity and realize that every problem always has more than one solution. And finally, learning. I make it a point to always give my students options and opportunities to take their learning beyond the surface. I allow them the opportunity to take a chance on how they demonstrate their learning through menu boards and differentiation. As Salmon says, I intentionally design a variety of tasks so students do, show, and tell their understanding in different ways. Technology is a living source. There will always be new issues with technology. Some of my main concerns are limitation of access and privilege. Teachers are unable to make curriculum connections, and there is a lack of relevant professional development opportunities. According to 2018 TAPER report, Texas reported having 58.8% economically disadvantaged students, and my district identified 67.1. Globally, access to computers has not been universal. This has created a digital divide between those countries with high rates of access and those with low rates of access. Harris, 2017. In my experience as the technology specialist for my campus, I've encountered several teachers that have stated that they were unable to make curriculum connections with technology. They often mention that they have inadequate time to learn, inadequate training, and are simply uninformed about how to best utilize the available technology in their classroom. And finally, there's a lack of relevant professional development. As a technology cadre member for the district, it is my responsibility to learn about new technology and introduce it to my fellow staff members. However, rarely are funds available to purchase the technology for multiple users, and there is never enough time to fully incorporate the process of explaining and using new technology. In addition, not everyone is interested in utilizing technology in their classroom. Several teachers are comfortable with simply staying in their lane. According to Washington Post, teacher development studies going back 30 years have shown over and over again that simply exposing a teacher to a new concept or skill has little to no classroom impact, because most professional development opportunities for educators are still lecture style. This leads me to my next point, the solution. So what's my plan? To start, I'd like to begin by offering distance learning options and creating videos that teachers can refer back at their convenience. To address the curriculum connection concerns, I would like to share out different professional learning networks. In addition, I think it's imperative that as a technology specialist, I model teach and facilitate technology-related lessons. A new idea I would like to include at my campus is a lunch and learn session called Technology in 10. During these daily sessions, we'll take 10 minutes to expose the teachers to new or existing piece of technology and progressively design ideas to incorporate them into their classrooms. It would be a great idea to also extend these videos to my district. In regards to limitation of access to technology-related devices, I think it's important that we introduce my colleagues to grant opportunities such as Donors Choose and Adopt a Classroom. In response to current events, our district has purchased an abundance of hotspot devices and has made progress towards becoming one-to-one. However, prior to this, we were lucky to have one device per 10 students on any particular campus. I want my legacy and my impact to be that I provide opportunities and experiences for my students and my colleagues. My hope is by incorporating technology, more teachers will be able to provide new experiences and opportunities for their students who will one day utilize the strategies and problem-solving skills we are inadvertently teaching them to go on and solve the next global issue.